In the north of ancient India, where Nepal is today, a figure emerged more than 2,500 years ago, one who would defy conventional understanding of wealth, power, and happiness. His name was Siddhartha Gautama, but he became known throughout the world by the name of Buddha. His tale starts when the nobleman Suddhodana, king of the Shakya clan, and his wife were attempting to have a male heir to succeed him, but were encountering obstacles. In a dream, Queen Maya was visited by a large white elephant with 6 ivories. The kingdom's priests indicated that this was a very hopeful sign that the sovereign was finally pregnant and that her son was destined to be a powerful leader. The queen gave birth to her son during a journey to the beautiful Lumbini garden, where she held on to the branches of a beautiful tree and brought her son into the world. The infant was extremely beautiful, and a glowing aura seemed to surround him, proving that he was certainly a special child. A wise sage known as a Sita was summoned to meet the baby, and he burst into tears when he saw the child. When he was asked to explain why he was weeping, he said that it was because the prince was meant to attain the true liberation that the sage had been seeking all his life. However, the guru would be dead by the time Siddhartha reached his destiny, and so he would not have the opportunity to find the answers he had been looking for. Asita also explained to the king that the child would not be the heir he so desired to take his place on the throne when his time came. He would leave the palace in search of the truth. The small prince Siddhartha Gautama was raised entirely away from the outside world, as his father feared that the call of destiny would take his son away from his kingdom. When Siddhartha Gautama came of age, he was offered several young princesses to choose as his wife. He decided on Yasodhara, who was known for her beauty and virtue. The king gifted the couple 3 magnificent palaces, one perfect for the summer, another ready for the rainy monsoon season, and a winter palace. They were known as the Palaces of the 3 Pleasures, where the couple had all the material goods they needed for a joyful life. The couple were blessed with the birth of a healthy child named Rahula, and the king was overjoyed as his succession seemed assured. The king finally allowed his son to step outside the walls of his palace to see the kingdom that he would rule in the future. But the prince's route was carefully selected so that he would not encounter the world's misery. However, although he was in touch with the beauties of the world, Siddhartha came across as a man who was suffering from a serious illness, which he had never seen before. It pained him to think that people dear to him could also be subject to such ailments. He had never come across old people either, so elderly that almost all of their strength had deserted them. He began to reflect on the finitude of life and the inevitability of death. Siddhartha Gautama was anguished as he could not understand how people could cope with the possibility of death, which was always lurking around the corner. Then he met a homeless man who looked poor, but had an unshakable spirit, brimming with confidence and peace. The prince went to the ascetic man and was told that he had renounced his life of comfort to free his spirit from the suffering of the world. Upon returning to the palace, Prince Siddhartha kept thinking about the ascetic's words, and suddenly his destiny was revealed to him. He had to give up all that life of luxury and pleasure and embark on a spiritual quest. In the silence of the night, Siddhartha Gautama, hiding from his father, fled to start his mission of self-knowledge.